BRABUS 900 based on the E63 S, our all-new supercar that we launched. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and I'll tell you why. In a sense, it is the exact opposite of a Rocket 900, although it has the exact same engine, the exact same amount of power, the exact same amount of torque, but it is what I think of as a stealth rocket. It is the undercover rocket. It's the complete opposite in terms of looks compared to the BRABUS Rocket or the Rocket Edition cars that we've done. That is because it's been built and developed in the spirit of another BRABUS supercar that some of you guys might still remember, a BRABUS supercar that first came out in '93. We followed up in '96, then 2005 and 2009. And of course, what I'm talking about is the BRABUS EV12. So an E-Class with a larger than life V12 engine implanted in a car that never had that engine. Nowadays, it's a bit different. We do not have a V12 in this car, but the 4.5 liter bi-turbo V8 is as strong as it has ever been. It's the strongest engine that we have ever put inside of an E-Class. Spiritually, it follows the same path of being an undercover rocket. A car that when you see it on the road, you might realize it's an E-Class, but if you don't realize it's a 900 horsepower supercar, that is exactly the intention behind the design. It is a car that, with the EV12 series in mind, we built for those BRABUS fans that have one thing on their mind when they choose a car, and that is performance. If we look at the front of the car, there's a lot of BRABUS typical carbon fiber, and of course that is perfectly complemented by the wheels on monoblock Z wheels in the front, 9.5 times 21 inch, in the back 10.5 times 21. One of my personal favorite views of the car is from the back, and what's new about it is the complete carbon fiber rear skirt, including the valve controlled exhaust system, with titanium and carbon fiber tips, and of course the rear spoiler. All in all, a super nice setup, but there's clearly one thing that we're missing: the engine. We call it the undercover rocket for a reason. It is exactly the same engine as in the BRABUS Rocket, but in a smaller car. 900 horsepower, 1,250 Newton meters of torque, top speed 330 kilometers an hour. And of course, it goes from 0 to 100 in 2.8 seconds. All in all, this makes the BRABUS 900 one of the fastest BRABUS supercars that we have ever built. And because it's inconspicuous to the max, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a super nice car with a lot of very, very nice details. But compared to many of our other cars, it is really stealthy. And that's exactly what makes it attractive for me. And I think we have to make a video where we take this beauty on the Autobahn. Anyway, for now, let's take a look at this car in detail. See you later.